no belt, tigers striking. Striking meaning kicking and punching. So the very first thing that you have to think about when you're teaching anything is foundation. So the foundation for striking is that they're in a good sparring stance. So I'm going to face with Mr. Ryan. He's going to put his left leg in the front. He's going to put his hands up. Now this is a sparring stance. Now, there's not an exact position of the hands, but somewhere around here. If his feet are a lot wider, if he takes it's going to be very hard for him to do his moves, just like if they're a lot closer. If he puts his feet really close together, he doesn't have a defined front foot or back foot, or sometimes even a front hand or back hand. So a defined front foot and a defined back foot. So the first strike that we would work on is, we would just say a punch, but it's a reverse punch or a single punch. He's going to use his back hand to go all the way out. So you might need to do it with them. So if he brings his hand back, I might need to punch and then do it. Punch, right? Punch. Or you could say go, and they'll punch with that back hand. So now I'm going to have him face towards the camera. Go into that sparring stance, please. So he's going to use that back hand to go all the way. You might need to even take their hand and move it out like this. Even better if you've got something that they can hit, right? So whether you've got a square target, if you don't have a square target, a little hand pillow will work just fine. So they can practice hitting it. So go ahead and turn and face me. Now, if you're holding it, don't hold it in front of your face. Hopefully you can figure out why, but I'll just hold it to the side and then he'll hit it. Now don't put a lot of resistance behind it, but go ahead and hit it. And this is a great way to practice. Obviously you need to have them switch your feet, so switch your feet. Same idea, so I'll show them to do it. Punch with your back hand, go ahead and do it. All right, do it a couple times like this, do it again. Right, then maybe have them hit a target, go ahead. And again. All right, go ahead and relax. Now, one of the things we're trying to make sure of when they do that punch is that they're not swinging side to side, but pushing straight forward. So one way you can help with that, go to your sparring stance, right, switch your feet for me, is make your fist, put your hand on their hand and tell them to push. Right, do it again, push. This will make them go straight, right? They won't be able to turn side to side if they're doing that. Okay, so that's one of the biggest issues that they'll have right there. And again, if they're ever using the wrong hand, they're using the front hand instead of the back, that can just get corrected right away. Okay? The other strike is the front snap kick. So they're going to take their back leg, they're going to bring their knee up bent, and then they're going to extend their leg out straight and back. That's a front snap kick. Parent, you can do this very easily. All you got to do is just bring your back knee up and just snap it out like this. So I'll do it in front of him. I'll say, just like this, ready, go. You're looking to make sure that the foot's going to the belt height, right? And then after they do it a few times in the air, same thing, you can hold, it can be a pillow, whatever, hold it down. Go ahead and front snap kick for me. All right, do it again. Same thing, make sure that they work on both sides. They'll want to use the side that they're better at, and they'll never do the other side unless you make them, right? So after they've gotten the front snap kick down and the punch down, we'll finally do a combo, and that just means putting the two moves together. I almost always use a pad for this. You could do it in the air where you say punch and kick, but I like to just go punch, kick, and then have them reset again. Okay, punch, kick, and reset. So the key points, they start in a sparring stance. They use the back leg or the back hand. If they do the punch, they bring it all the way back. If they do the kick, they kick at least at the stomach height, they bring it all the way back.